Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. And today we are back with another Funko Pop news update. And today we have a flurry of teases and announcements that are going to be coming for new Ad Icons Funko Pops. And these are definitely some of my favorite Ad Icons Pops that we have seen so far. Now before we get into the Funko news, if you guys are new to the channel here, or if you do enjoy Funko Pop content, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. You can also leave a like on this video as well if you enjoy it. That one does make a massive difference. If you never want to miss a video as well, you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. So when it comes to the Ad Icons line, I think that's definitely one of Funko's favorite lines to make Pops. They're now up to almost 200 figures over just like 2 or 3 years. I'm pretty sure they started the Ad Icons line around 2020, so it has not been out for very long. And the fact that they put out that many figures in this short amount of time is definitely really impressive. But they keep getting new and interesting licenses and characters for these Ad Icons, and the ones that we're going to be taking a look at today are definitely some really cool ones. So a lot of this information we're going to be talking about today, I actually saw coming from @PopNews on Twitter. You can go ahead and check them out. They do have a lot of information about upcoming Pop releases and leaks. So if you do want to check out some of the other announcements and things that they found, definitely go ahead and check out their account. But before we talk about upcoming figures, let's talk about a pop that has already been released. And so one Ad Icon pop that was actually available on the Funko Shop exclusively is the Julius Pringle Ad Icon, which I thought was a really cool one. I have not ordered that one because I'm trying to limit myself on how many pops I order overall, honestly. But this was one I thought was definitely pretty interesting, and I might end up going for it at some point. But recently we actually started to see photos come out of people getting their hands on these pops in person, and something interesting kind of came out of it. Something that was not initially shown in the glam shots or on Funko.com when this is released is the sticker that actually came on the pop, as the sticker actually shows that it is limited to 10,000 pieces, which definitely makes this pop a whole lot more interesting to, I think, a lot of people. Usually when there is that limited number on it, it just makes it a whole lot more valuable to people, so they're more willing to jump at it. So if you guys did not order the Julius Pringle Funko Shop exclusive pop, you might want to jump on that pretty soon, because I think a lot of people might be going to it. Although 10,000 is a pretty big number, I still think it's going to be enough to kind of influence some more people to buy more of this figure. But now we're going to be going from that Ad Icon to all of the other newer Ad Icons that are going to be coming out. It's definitely some really cool ones that I am excited about, including this one, which is one that I've been wanting for a while, and I'm so happy that Funko finally got the license. And that is none other than ChuckECheese, everybody's local favorite fun emporium, I guess you can call it. I don't know, I guess, what you call it exactly, but it's definitely a fun place for you to go, have some parties, play games, play in the ball pit, and eat some pizza while you see some animatronic animals on a stage doing a show. I went to ChuckECheese a lot as a kid. That's where a lot of birthdays were had at. But unfortunately, since I have grown up, ChuckECheese has started to deteriorate, and you don't see as many around. But that didn't stop Funko from going after this nostalgic license, as we do have this brand new retro ChuckECheese coming. Definitely an amazing figure. Absolutely love that box, especially where you have the logo of ChuckECheese on the front. And we even got a glam shot at the back of the box where you have Chucky laying down with a bunch of coins. That's pretty cool. But the pop itself is another pretty awesome one. That retro look with those green shorts, the shirt that has the C along with his hat that has the C, and then Chucky is holding a coin in his hand as well. That's actually the ChuckECheese coin that you would actually put into the machine. So definitely a really awesome figure that I'm going to be looking forward to grabbing. Now another really interesting figure that I was not expecting Funko to make, because it's actually going to be a Ad Icon for beer, nonetheless. And Funko is usually a company that tries to be more family friendly, but actually just a couple months ago they did announce a brand new 18 plus Funko Pop for Cocaine Bear. Now they said you had to be at least 18 to buy it. I'm not sure how they're actually going to make that work, but now they're actually following up on that by doing a 21 plus Funko Pop for the brand new Voodoo Ranger Pop, which is actually an icon for the Voodoo Ranger beer from New Belgium. This is actually a beer that I enjoy a lot myself, and it's definitely a cool looking figure. He looks like you have the Voodoo Ranger there with that skeleton face and the kind of Ranger's hat on with the flaps and everything. And it looks like he actually has the beer in his right hand, and it says Voodoo Rangers IPA there in a little koozie sleeve. So definitely a pretty interesting looking character, and I did not expect Funko to make this at all. Now, some of the earlier Ad Icons characters that Funko put out were for McDonald's, and they have made a lot of different McDonald's ones, from the original like Ronald McDonald, Grimace, and like Mayor McCheese and all of them, up to all of the different McNuggets and the Fry Kids, the early Bird, and so many more characters. I want to say they have almost like 20 different pops for the original McDonald's couple waves, but now it looks like they're going to be putting out new waves of McDonald's pops, including one for the Hamburglar, which is pretty cool. I don't remember if they made a pop for him before. I think they did, but it looks like they're going to be doing a little bit of a different one here, where they have Hamburglar with the cape all the way out, like he would be like trying to just run away when he spreads his cape. Definitely a pretty fun look there. And then we also have the Ronald McDonald birthday one, which is pretty fun as well. Looks like he's celebrating a birthday like some kids would right there at McDonald's. Looks like it is mostly the same mold as some of the other Ronald McDonald ones. It is just that he's holding the present in his hand and he has a fun little party hat on. And then the next one, we actually have a brand new Blockbuster Ad Icon, which I guess Blockbuster doesn't really have an icon, but it's actually the VHS case that is the true icon for them, because that's what everyone went into Blockbuster. They picked up the VHS case and they had the Blockbuster logo right on it. They're making that into a pop. And so we have this right here of that Blockbuster VHS tape. I definitely think it is a good idea to do that. But it looks like they went a little bit of like the Foodies route, where they give that inanimate object a face, kind of just that cute kind of eyes and arms and legs. And he is holding, looks like, some popcorn in his hand as well. As of course, you gotta have some popcorn when you're watching a movie at home, bringing home that Blockbuster tape. And now the final Ad Icon that we got our looks at today is the brand new Eggo Waffle Ad Icon pop. Definitely really enjoyed this one as well. It looks like another Foodies pop, but still under the Ad Icons line. But definitely a pretty fun one. I was definitely a big fan of Eggo waffles growing up. This one's definitely pretty fun. So you have the Eggo waffle itself. They are holding a fork in their hand. And it looks like they're even holding a box of Eggo waffles in their left hand as well. And I like the colors on the box. That logo looks great. There we have it, guys. There's our look at all the brand new Ad Icons Funko Pops. They're going to be hitting soon. They'll probably end up hitting sometime in like June, July time frame, most likely. I'm not sure when these are going to get officially announced. As of this recording, they have not been officially announced, but who knows? By the time you're seeing this, maybe they have been officially announced, because Funko is weird like that sometimes. But definitely some really awesome figures. I should be picking up the ChuckECheese along with that Voodoo Ranger. I think those are definitely some pretty interesting figures. But I do like the Ronald McDonald one, Hamburglar, and the Eggo Waffle. So all around, these are definitely some pretty interesting figures. But ChuckECheese and the Voodoo Ranger definitely are my favorites today. Now, guys, I do want to throw it over to you. What do you think about these new Ad Icon Funko Pops? Which one of these is your favorite, and do you plan on picking any of these up for yourself? I would love to hear what all of your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a like in this video as well if you enjoyed it. And of course, you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.